Bora então, mais um videozinho aí de Skyrim. A gente vai estar fazendo aqui a Garganta do Mundo. Fale com Igerni, alguma coisa assim. O pai da cinzenta tá lá, mano. Bora lá bater um papo com ele, né? Falar que a gente precisa do... Acho que é da palavra de poder, aí, se eu não me engano, né? Se eu não me engano vai ter também o pergaminho do dragão. Eu desconfio, eu vi isso em algum lugar, mano. Acho que eu tô com alguma queixa da guarda que precisa desse pergaminho. Cadê ele? Aqui.
Your training proceeds well. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
Tá esculachando aí, hein?
Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Eita.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einoth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Patronax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Patronax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Patronax.
Câmera também torta. Chassi. Vamos lá então, lenda proibida, investigue a Garganta do Mundo, não. Beleza. Não vai lá fora agora, é? Então vamos, né? Cadê a porta? Vamos lá, mano. Pera aí, o FPS tá muito alto ali, ué. Ah não, normal. Tá de boa, tá de boa. Vou adiantar aqui pra todo mundo ficar aqui já. Então ali. Só vai, né? Caraca, eu nem pego mais dano de fogo. Barulho. Barulho de máquina. Vou usar o grito de limpar céus para limpar o caminho. Não, vou embora agora. O que você quer falar? Não, tchau, 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 tchau. Quero papo não, mano. Parkour! Parkour, mano. Caraca. Vem ignorante, né, mano? Garganta do Mundo. A Garganta do Mundo. O nome do vídeo vai ser a Garganta do Mundo. Eu não vou deixar um vídeo só de 5 minutos aqui, não. Caraca, aqui é nevoeiro mesmo, hein? Deixa eu entrar aqui pra ver o que acontece. Eu tomo dano. Eu tomo um certo... Eu tomo um pouco de dano. Mais ou menos, eu não vi descer nada da vida ali, na verdade. Dá pra caminhar nisso aqui, mano? Não dá, não. Vai morrer aí, cabra. Tomou dano maneiro, cara. Tá vendo? Morreu. Porra. O que uma cabra faz aqui em cima? Caraca, mano. Já tinha esquecido da sua existência. Sabe, desse bicho nojento. Caraca, mano. O que esses bodes fazem aqui em cima, mano? Tá fora. Um esqueleto aqui, velho. Nossa, morreu um maluco aqui, mano. Deixa quieto, né? Ó a máquina aí de novo. Acho que esse grito aqui ia ser útil lá no colégio Interworld, mano. A Arca não fez um negócio lá na esfera lá, eu acho que acho que ia ser útil esse grito aqui, hein. Eu acho que ia quebrar a barreira também. Porque a barreira é bem parecida com essa que tá ali agora. É bem parecido. Eu quero deixar claro que eu sei que o Partonax é um dragão, tá? Eu já joguei Skyrim, mano. Não tem como esquecer isso aqui, velho. Caraca, olha.
Greetings, Wundernik. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dome. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
entendi, peraí, cadê?
As the dove do. I have expected you. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you Alduin Comet Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lean Vokeen. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the... Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end.
Espalheira de máquina, mano. Caraca, porcaria.
Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your... Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name throat of the world? True, but few now remember.
Ah, foi esse aqui o local que ele foi derrotado, velho. Que havia se derrotado aqui. Voltou? Nossa, que barulheira chata, rapaz. Caraca.
Yes and no. Viknusni Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone.
Enviaram alguém pro futuro. Viagem no tempo. Olha isso, que doideira, mano. Viagem no tempo.
I knew, which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
A Bethesda já estava tentando inserir viagem no tempo aqui no Skyrim, né? Aí depois lançou o Dishonored, aí depois veio o Dishonored 2. E no Dishonored 2 tem viagem no tempo, mano. E meu, no Dishonored 2... Eu não conheço outro jogo, mas ali a melhor viagem no tempo que tem ali é do Dishonored 2, cara. É incrível, cara. É incrível a viagem no tempo que tem ali, mano.
Tid Krent, time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll, back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no, I know little of what has passed below. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you. So, what would you ask of me?
Tá, aí tem aqui conhecimento antigo, lenda proibida, não, opcional, fale com alguém. Mano, vou começar por aqui, velho. Já deu 15 minutinhos e tal. Bom, é isso aí, mano.